Elementary age students are really smart. They're much smarter than they realize, but they're also their own worst enemy. By that I mean they can psych themselves out. They will say, well, so-and-so said this was really hard, so I think it's going to be really hard. Even though they haven't even seen the subject matter. It's so frustrating as a teacher to see that. Parents, get a hold of your kids. STEM is like that. The human body is like that. This book, Inside Out, Human Body, it hopes to demystify that, and it does by its curious illustrations. When you look at the cover of the book, you'll see a skeleton with various systems, like the digestive system and other systems in the body, and you'll see it that's put on top of a human skeleton. And then as you turn the pages, you'll explore more of the systems. Case in point, when you look at the skeleton, you really can't see the circulatory system because it's buried underneath. But when you get about 3 pages into the book, you'll say, oh my goodness, there are the lungs, and here's exactly what the lungs do. Here's where they're located. It's presented in kind of a Nat Geo Kids kind of way, in that it's got some great illustrations with 3 to 5 different factoids on each page. And as you turn the skeleton, it's got a front and a back. So even as I turn the page for the circulatory system, oh, I can see the back. I can see the back of the lungs and its placement. And where the good blood and the bad blood goes and all this other stuff that I've since forgotten. This is curiosity food for those kids who are in 2nd grade all the way through 7th. And why does it goes 5 grades? You never encounter books that go 5 grades. It does that because it's going to demo young to the curious second graders who are saying, what's this skeleton? Let me turn the pages and see. And then if parents want to read it in a Nat Geo Kids kind of way, they're going to say, well, hey, here are the lungs. You got 2 of them. And here's what they do. Here are 3 sentences on the lungs. Sweet. Oh, here's your tongue. Here's what your tongue does. It's really fascinating. It's good curious food all the way through 7th grade. Because by the time they get to 7th grade, those kids are going to need to know, presuming they're studying about the human body, they're going to need to know much more about the basic anatomy than those 2nd graders. But it's a deep dive, this book is. Surprisingly engaging, too. It's from Lou Anne Colombo. And I think you'll like it. It's from an imprint of Quarto Kids, Chartwell Books. Check it out. It is Inside Out, Human Body. It is a reference book, but don't tell the 5th graders that, because they may run from it. It's a reference book that they can enjoy.